There's a CJ Baker, and this is an epic soundtrack to a mundane existence. So I was on Tier Maker, and I was trying to come up with ideas for tier list, and I stumbled upon this tier list of over 250 artists. So I decided it'd be fun to go ahead and participate in this. So it looks like there's a variety of different artists and genres and different eras. Some of the artists I'm probably going to be more familiar with than others. So the first artist is 21 Savage, and I don't mind him. I wouldn't say I'm super familiar, but I did listen to his last album in 2024, American Dream. I believe on Rate Your Music, I had it 3.5 stars. I think in 2017, he had a protest song I like, Nothing New, which talk about systemic racism. So I had it featured on my website, my first same shameless plug, ongoing history of protestsongs.com. So let's see. Maybe we'll make it a C tier. Tupac, okay, all-time GOAT. An Easy S, Three Doors Down, Easy F, 30 Seconds to Mars, Easy F, plus even easier F for Jared Leto. So there we go. 50 Cent, not a huge fan, but he has some songs I don't mind. And The Club is a banger. So let's see. Yeah, we'll go with C. Oh, I accidentally did a B. Don't think there's a way of correcting that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll let you fix that. Oh well. So we got Black. I'm only vaguely familiar, so I don't know enough about him. So I'll put him in IDK. I don't know. Boogie and the Hoodie. I'm only vaguely familiar, so he would be an IDK. Day to Remember will also be an IDK. Hopefully, we don't have too much of that. Okay, ASAP Ferg. Don't mind the stuff that I've heard. Um, yeah, so I think we'll put him as a C. ASAP Rocky will be a C. ABBA, I'm really not a big ABBA fan. Guess they have a couple songs I don't absolutely hate, but they also have some songs I find very annoying, but obviously they're talented and successful, so I won't put them in the app. But yeah, Mamma Mia, you're getting a D. AC/DC. They do have some bangers, not quite S tier. Yeah, we'll put it in at A. You've been thunderstruck. Adele, I mean, she's talented and she has some songs I don't hate. I'll put on a B tier. Akon. I only know a couple of songs, but the songs I like are kind of annoying, but I don't think I'm familiar enough to put them in that. And I think they're better than Three Doors Down, 30 Seconds to Mars. So we'll put them in a D. Lisa Cora. Do you like that song? Is it Scars? I think so. And anytime I've seen her on shows and stuff, she seems to have a cool vibe. I wouldn't say I'm a super fan, but you know what? We'll put her in the C tier. House Cooper. I mean, he does have some classic songs I like. Probably either a B plus or A minus. School's out for summer. Okay, School Out for Summer was a banger. I'll put him in an A. Lisa Keys. She has some songs I like and some songs that are a little bit mid for me, but definitely very talented and seems to have a really cool vibe. Maybe we'll put on the C tier. All time low. kind of like an average punk band based on what I know of them. Put them in C tier. Not really familiar, so I don't know. I don't know. Arctic Monkeys, decent band from the garage rock revival. Don't mind some of the stuff. Put them in the B tier. Ariana Grande. Yeah, not particularly a big fan, but not quite F tier, so we put her in the D tier. Not really familiar, so I don't know. Avril Lavigne, I know a D plus or C minus. Several songs are kind of annoying and a little bit overplayed, but some of the songs are kind of catchy at the same time. Okay, we'll give her a C. Baby Key, not familiar enough to rate. I don't know. Babymetal, I only know some of the stuff, but they all kind of adorable. I'm not familiar enough with them to go more than a C, but Japanese anime meets metal. It's like I said, it's kind of cutesy, but I don't hate it. I'll put it in the C. Not really familiar enough to rate, so I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, we don't get too much of this. I guess this is the problem when I'm pushing 50. Some of this stuff just not keeping up with, making me feel old. Ben Howard. Yeah, I don't mind this stuff. Um, yeah, we'll go see. Beyonce. I don't mind Beyonce. Obviously, very talented artist. I like Cowboy Carter. I think it did make my 25 albums of the year list. Lemonade was a really good album. She has some songs I really like. This might go to Beehive a bit, but I'll put her as a B. Okay, Big Shot. Don't mind some of his stuff. Kind of an average rapper, so average is C. Notorious B.I.G. All time great. Put him in the S. Billie Eilish. I do like it better than most pop stars, and she does have some socially conscious stuff. So we'll put her in the B tier. Billy Joel. Yeah, I do like a lot of his stuff, and he does have some classic songs. So play me a song, Mr. Piano Man. Do I give you an A or a B? Okay, we'll give you an A. Okay, Black Eyed Peas. Yeah. My house, my house, my house. You get dumped into the F's. Okay. Black Bear. I don't know if I know enough to comfortably rate them. So I probably should use the skip instead of I don't know, because I don't know is going to get very big. But yeah, I don't know. Bleachers. Yeah. DOF. Probably better than $3 down. Okay, we got a D. Liquid 82. I mean, some catchy songs. Um, So the music's kind of dumb, but it's catchy. Still enjoy listening to some of the songs. What's my age again? And I do like some of the more serious stuff, like Adam songs and As a Stay Together for Our Kids and Miss You. Yeah, it'd be enough for B. Okay, Bob Marley, Easy Yes, one of the all-time greats, personal favorite. Bonnie Iver, I do like his stuff. Think 4M was in 2006. I don't know, but I do love that album. And I actually did like his work with Taylor Swift. Um, so I don't B plus or A minus. You know what? We'll go A. Bonnie Tyler. The only thing I could, okay, I think there's two songs I know off the top of my head. Obviously, Total Eclipse of the Heart. There's a song of I Need a Hero or something. Both those songs are catchy. I don't know if I know enough of her stuff to go above a C. Breaking Benjamin. I actually did see them live a number of years ago, but they were an opening act. I've actually never kept up with them and not super familiar. Um, to me, they're kind of like generic from what I did here. Um, I don't hate them, so maybe I'll put them in a C. Bring Me In, Your Rising, kind of generic, but don't hate them. Guess we'll go C. Britney Spears. This is a tough one because I'm not a super fan, but she has some songs I don't necessarily hate. Also, kind of feel bad for her. So yeah, I feel bad giving her anything worse than a C. Um, so oops, I did it again. I gave you a C. Okay, Bruce Springsteen. Okay, I'm trying to between an A plus or just on the S minus, if S minus is a thing. And he has like a lot of all-time great songs. And on my website, another shameless plug, I made a list of 15 Bruce Springsteen protest songs. But there is some stuff that I'm not too into. Like I think Born in the USA, both the album and the song are slightly overrated. And the song is kind of a dated, cheesy arrangement, which is too bad because it would be a great song with a different arrangement. Um, but yeah, overall, big fan, but not quite S tier. We're gonna put him in the A. Bruno Mars, D plus or C minus. I did a grenade for you. I hate that song, so it's a D. Okay. Bryson Tour, not familiar enough to rate. I don't know. BTS. Yeah, I only know a few songs. I guess they're catchy. It's not really my thing. Don't want the BTS only coming after me, but I don't think I can go above a C. Okay, but for my Valentine's, C. Camille Cabel, not really my thing, but better than Black Eyed Peas. So you're getting a D. Cardi B. Um, I mean, I don't hate her. Get a C. Carly Rae Jepsen. This is crazy. Call me maybe. You get a C. Carpenters. It's schmaltzy, but I don't mind some of the songs. Rainy days and Mondays got me down. It is actually a good compilation, I think, from 1994 of different alternative artists covering the Carpenters. Maybe we'll go a B. Carrie Underwood, D plus, C minus. Guess I don't absolutely hate her. You'll get a C. Chapel Roan. I only know a few songs, but that Pink Pony Club is kind of catchy. And I listened to her, I think it was her acceptance speech at the Grammy, where she kind of spoke out in favor of like independent artists. And she seems to have a cool vibe about her. So C plus or B minus. Do I like her better than the Carpenters? Yeah, we'll give her a B minus. Charlie XCX. I just never got into her, and I never got into the Brad album. Yeah, we'll go lower tier C. Chief Keef, we'll go C. Childish Gambino. Donald Glover, good actor. As a rapper, I don't mind some of his songs. This is America. is an excellent protest song, brilliant video. Maybe we'll go B plus. Chris Brown. I mean, I don't know too many songs of him, but it's just hard to kind of like the guy because he is a bit of an asshole. So I have to go after. Let's go up slightly because the ad's blocking the screen. Okay, so we got Cyril. Gotta give don't know. That's only vaguely familiar. Don't know. Suicide Boys. Don't know. Doja Cat. DOF. Didn't she do that milkshakes? Not milkshake. Bitch, I'm a cow. I did find that kind of funny. Some of the other stuff I'm not overly into. Um, Bitch, I'm a cow. I think that was her. So yeah, we'll give her a C. Dolly Parton. Yeah, we'll go ass. Jolene, Jolene, you get an ass. Oh, it's kind of being blocked there. Scroll down. You can tell I'm not all that experienced doing these. Okay, Dolly Parton ass. Drake EGF. I'm glad that Eric Lamar totally annihilated him in their beef. Dua Lipa. Just better than Drake. We'll give you a D. Ed Sheeran, Easy F. I don't like you, buddy. Ellie Gordon has some songs that I don't hate. You get a C. Elton John. Not super huge fan, and he has some songs that are kind of schmaltzy. I really wish that he didn't redo the Goodbye Candle in the Wind song. I really hate his Lion King stuff, but he does have some classics. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. I guess you can be Elvis Presley, all-time great artist, but I'm kind of mixed on him personally. Um, we will give him an A. Eminem, fantastic rapper. His past few albums have been kind of subpar, and some of his stuff hasn't aged well, but he does have some great songs. Stan, I love Stan, some brilliant storytelling. Also coined a new phrase in the dictionary. We'll give him an A. Escape the Fate, not overly familiar. Evanescence. I actually seen them live, and when they first came out, I didn't mind them. Do like My Immortal. Um, some of the songs just a bit overplayed, but I do think Amy Lee has a good voice. We'll give it a C. Fall Out Boy, yeah, not a big fan, but better than Ed Sheeran. Fall in Reverse, Easy, yeah. Freddie Rock. Dodo is only vaguely familiar, so I don't know if I feel comfortable rating him. The I don't know is getting big, so we're just going to start using Skip. 50-50 Skip. Phineas, not overly familiar, because I think he has had some solo stuff. I'm not familiar enough to rate him based on that, but he is a good producer and songwriter. But I'm mostly familiar with his work with his sister, Billie Eilish. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable going above a C, but yeah, I think he's at least has talent there. Fleetwood Mac. They have stuff that I like and stuff that I hate. I think they're somewhat overrated. But Landslide's great song, Landslide, you don't need him. Yes, we'll go B. Florida. Not a big fan, but guess better than Black Eyed Peas, so you get a D. That kind of nice. Foo Fighters, I do like a lot of their stuff. Good rockin' band. I'll give it an A. Frank Ocean, like a lot of his stuff. Channel Orange, great album. You get an A. Frank Sinatra. You got me on your skin. Yeah, all time great crooner. Yeah, I'll give him an S. Future. I know he's considered influential, I think, in like in trap music. I did listen to one of his albums, which I didn't absolutely hate. Um, yeah, we'll give him a C. Cool and Red, not really familiar, so we'll skip. Not familiar enough, skip. Clash Animals. Don't mind what I know of them, so we'll give it a C. Glorias or Glorias. Yeah, I probably, yeah, I think I prefer Blur as far as his bands go. But they have some songs I don't mind. But we'll probably stick with C. Gracie Abrams. We'll see. Green Day. The past few albums have not been great, and they do have some trashed albums, but that happens when you've been around long enough. I still have a soft spot for Dookie. Do you have the time to do? I guess you gotta be. Yeah, I'll be familiar, so we'll just do a skip. Guns N' Roses. Got a bit complicated relationship with them, but they do have some classic songs. Appetite's a pretty solid album. November Rain is simultaneously both the best and worst video of all time. We'll put them in the B tier. Halsey. I don't necessarily mind her. Yeah, we'll put her on the C. Harry Styles. Yeah, some songs that I don't necessarily hate. Excuse me for blowing my nose. It's going to be a very unprofessional video, and I'm probably not going to edit it because who has time for that? So Harry Styles. Okay, we'll give him a C. What is your? I don't mind him. Um, Take Me to Church is a little bit overplayed, but it's a good song, and he has a few other songs I don't mind. I think one is like Nina Cried Power, and it featured maybe a staple was doing vocals. That was a cool tune. A lot of the stuff socially conscious. We'll probably stick with C. Yeah, we'll do a skip. Skip. Ice Spice. Yeah, I'm not trying to think if based on the stuff I know by her, I'm not too keen. I don't know if I'm familiar enough to rate her, but so we'll just do a skip. Oh, I hate Jack Harlow. Easy F.